Do you think these guys can do this? There's no way, right? Dude, I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna do it, and we close our eyes. Okay, we pretend this was the smart choice. That's high HP bar. Hi, I'm Dex, and today we are back at beating up toddlers. The goal for today is that we go for someone new. The medic dude heals the... yeah, that's healing. I mean, we will need a healer. He taunts 5 enemies when battle starts. When he deflects or takes deflected damage, he has 5% chance to taunt 2 nearby enemies. I don't know if that's any good, but you know what? We'll try that out. So early on, we'll rush through this until we know who we have and what to do exactly. But currently the idea is that we want to direct all of the damage to this guy. There's another one. When a dude deflects, he gains 3% attack speed. That is very good. The Psionic Dude gains 30% max HP. When he deflects damage, he gains temporary health. That is insane. You know what? I will go for that, because that means we'll pretty much always survive. I would assume at least, right? Yeah, they have so much temporary health. Holy moly. These have been the easiest fights we've ever had in the beginning. Do we want to go for the finance guy as an additional one? Maybe that wouldn't be bad, because he is employed. What do we have? We have sci-fi right now. So this would be an employed guy. Yeah, let's do that. It's bonus money. Like, imagine he doesn't exist. We always focus on 1 or 2 dudes. And the rest are just additions in there that we barely focus on at all. So having the finance guy there just generating money for us is probably not a bad idea, right? We got 3 bonus money, another Psionic Dude. As I said, the focus are these guys. The dude type at the end, not bad. The finance dude gains attack power, we don't want that. Maybe we should go for the max HP, but I would say we'll just restock. You're also for free, so let's get that. I don't like any of these, but I guess we'll just go for the bonus damage and put them to the very top. Because that means the fights are over faster. I wouldn't have hated the bonus max HP, but we have to decide between one of the two. 3 more gold. The most damage is done by the Psionic Dudes, not a big surprise. So when we deflect, we take no damage, and instead we deal 50% of the damage as direct damage to an ally with the current highest HP. But allies can block or evade the damage. Interesting. So if we also have a lot of evade or block on these guys here, and they would redirect to each other, because there's one thing in the game that they always get all of the redirects, which I don't know how to get that, but that's my goal. Then there could be something crazy, right? What do these guys do? I would like to have one healer, so we'll use a roll. I don't like anyone here is the problem. The chef. The burgers. The cleric dude. We've never used that. Every 2 seconds the cleric dude creates a pulse at the most injured roster dude. The pulse heals him. And that is kind of perfect. We have our healer. Nice. 21 reds. That shouldn't be all too difficult. Yeah, we're still in the faster gameplay. I would say when we are at the boss, we will slow down. But again, we are just gathering things, right? So let's go for the finance dude for now, because we don't need the healing yet. Because they have healing on their own, right? Like, the healer is pretty much just like oh, we have nothing else that we get, like no finance dude, none of the Psio dudes. Then we will go for the cleric. You? All of these are interesting, like for example the evasion, fantasy family relic. Are your fantasy interesting? All dudes gain 15% deflection. We have 40% deflection. Keep in mind, they are all about deflection, right? And we can turn this into an infinite loop, but we also need evasion, that they don't die from the deflected damage. When he deals direct damage, he has a chance to fire magic arrow. I don't really care. Undead is not bad. Right, when he receives healing, he has a chance to taunt nearby enemies. Maybe we should go for that, because we could use that for the finance dudes, that they combust themselves. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan, but listen, I also don't want to be forced into something that is then powerful and we entirely ignore. All dudes gain temporary health equal to 6% of their max HP every 2 seconds. Sure. We will have to buy so many of these, by the way. Like, I don't know if we can even do that. Okay, so far so good. We are dying. But I think we are keeping up. Like, it looks good. 9 bonus money. We will go for the cleric dude now. As I said, whenever there's nothing else, like no Psio and no finance dude. Let's continue. Now, the problem with the finance dude is we need something that dies all the time. And I'm not sure how we'll do that yet. Because the problem is, this guy here, that redirects the damage, they have a taunt, right? He taunts 5 enemies when the battle starts. When he deflects or takes deflected damage, he has a chance to taunt. So this is a little bit of a problem for us, but maybe we can make it work. Any dude healed by Divine Pulse gains 1% evasion and receives 10% healing from Divine Pulse. That is not bad. I will take that, because we want to have evasion, right? But that means the Psionic Dude will eventually be moved down, and down there we'll have the bonus HP. Above that is the Finance Dude for the insurance. Assuming they can even die. Like, I would highly assume they can die, right? But what have we created? This is absurdly strong. Another healer. A free dude. Is that... No, we got 2 dudes. Okay. Now the goats. I mean, it should be easy peasy lemon squeezy, I would assume. We lost our finance dude. We still got the money, but we actually lost the dude. Immediately gain 2 meteors. The zombie dude immediately gain 2 bottle lightning. Cool. Okay, we helped the zombie dude, I guess. Yeah, but these fights are so simple. Sadly, we lost a finance dude, and they'll take 3 rounds to recover. But at the end of the day, as long as I get my money, I don't really care about it. And even more money. When a dude takes fatal damage, a shock, he then survives, teleports somewhere else. Not bad. This is the one that kills the zombies. And does the redirect count as direct damage? Yes. So we could blow the zombies up and start farming money with that. I mean, sure, why not, right? When they take fatal damage, they instead survive. Yeah, let's also take that. So the zombie dude will be at the very bottom. Now the priority is the Psio dude, then the finance dude, then the healer, and then the zombie. Which means we will not have very many zombies, but you know, it is how it is. Psionic Dude. And next fight. I think these fights are really free, right? I mean, we could lose someone because they take a lot of damage. I'm even surprised how the dude even takes damage, but I guess it's cleave. So you've done a humongous amount of healing. You also did a really high amount of damage. That is impressive because I don't view this guy as a damage dealer. Like, do you see that? Claim rewards. Another Psionic Dude. Completing this round will let you post a flyer. So this is where we get the final guy. I don't know what we want. I think I would like to have like a buffer, for example. Claim rewards. Frankendudes. Not bad. Oh no, we have nothing. So currently we have Undead, we have Employed, we have Fantasy, and we have Sci-Fi. The only one missing is a Warrior here, because the other ones would double up. When the Viking Dude deals direct damage to any enemy, he has a chance to go Berserk. Do I actually want to... You know what, I'll just do it. Let's do it. Hey, I want to have as many of the relics available to us, and maybe we can get something nice, where the Berserker affects someone else, but the last guy is either way the one we want to have the least of, right? So it doesn't really matter what we take. Holy moly. Now you can argue, but Dex, why did you now add the relics to the pool? That they appear instead of something else? Well, that's a good point, you know. That's a very good point. The finance dude gains 20% deflection, and each finance dude on your team increase the profits from buying the business guy. That is actually insane, you know why? Because now the finance dudes can deflect, and we will give this guy the relic that all of the deflects go towards him. And then we will be insane. This is perfect. Yes, please. Another zombie dude. Oh, I need to put the finance dude above you. Good. All dudes gain toughness and regeneration. We don't really care. We'll take the pocket dice though. When a psionic dude deflects, he eliminates 40% of the deflected damage before it hits another dude. Holy moly. This is not our investment yet, but I don't have enough money to buy anything. There was either way nothing that I really care about. The third dude type. Interesting. So this is a big fight. I don't think it will be a big deal. It went down... Oh, it's a boss fight and it went down to 1x speed automatically. I love that. Okay, I mean, I don't care about these guys, but I do care about these guys that they die. Holy moly. The duck is insane. Oh, the duck is really insane. Do I need to revive or are we fine? I think we can do that. That was the revival, I believe. I think we can do this. Yeah, it's a revival. But this will have a lot of losses. But I think that is 10, right? It's one more than 10. One more Cleric Dude for healing. The Cleric Dude gains attack power and his Divine Pulse healing is increased by 5% per dude within its radius. Holy moly. When a dude takes damage that brings his HP below 50%, he heals. That is way more insane. I'll take that. But I want to have a lot of clerics is the issue. Maybe we'll roll once. Every second, each wielder has a 20% chance to teleport a random dude of the dude type below him on the roster to a random distant dude or enemy and gives him attack speed. Do we want to give this to the finance guy? Someone said teleporting actually counts as dying. And this is why I want to have this on the finance guy, because whoever is below him with the life insurance should then count as dying. Now, the thing is, you know, you can't always trust the YouTube comments, but let's hope it's true. So we have, yeah, we are 10 down, or 11. Now we have all of them back, except for one finance dude. We want to have the life insurance ASAP. But now we're just teleporting around the zombies to make sure no one that is isolated will die, like this dude. Holy moly. We have another 12 money. We have one more Cleric Dude for healing. Now we can fight a lot of bees. Sure, why not? I mean, that should be easy peasy lemon squeeze. See? Wait. We don't have any losses here. Keep that in mind. And I will go back to 1 speed, because now it's about time that we take proper look at this. Okay. Our taunt dudes are just dying. But I think they only take 1 turn to revive either way, so it should be fine. Who did the most damage? The healers are dealing so much damage. Why are the healers dealing so much damage? Wait, why do I expect these to deal any damage? That doesn't even make sense. We want the healers to have the bonus damage, right? Wait, everyone gets a bonus damage. Why do I think it's the top one? All dudes gain regeneration. That is not bad. Promoter relic. So I think this is something we can't get again, right? All enemies gain a miss chance. When an enemy misses, the target dude has a 30% chance to strike back. Not bad. I'm thinking about the healing though, that we stay alive forever. Okay. So the zombie dude is already back somehow. We have enough taunts. I want to make these as powerful as possible, but for this, I think they will have a relic that is like, instead of redirecting the damage to yourself, or rather the damage you would have taken is redirected to the enemy. That is something I expect and hope for. 12 money, another finance dude. The snapping turtles and feral hawks. Okay, I mean, surely we got this, right? They are very powerful is the issue, you know. Oh, okay. Are they though? Are they though? We're just smacking them around. That was so... We lost another zombie. But the zombies just love dying. Do I have the explosion one already when they get attacked? I don't think so, right? I didn't take that. I took that. Okay, well, that explains a lot. More healing. We have ravens. The relic that I want is really just a life insurance. And I'm not even sure who I want to put that on. But currently the zombies are the only ones that constantly die. So it would be the zombies. And we have 15 money. It doesn't, like, it doesn't sound like a lot, but if you do this every single fight, it's quite a bit. When a dude gets knocked out, they instantly have a chance to revive. That is actually not bad. Every 8 seconds, any dude with no dude near him will get knocked out, teleported to a new location near a random dude and instantly revive. Sure. Right. Because this could make us a humongous amount of money with the life insurance, but for that we have to find the life insurance. Oh god. They all got teleported, didn't they? I think they did. Now, I still rely on the comment that told me that, you know, that counts as dying. So I'm not sure if that's really true. Over here we have the Viking dude has a chance to go berserk when the battle starts. In addition, dudes who go berserk now gain bonus... Yeah, sure. The finance dude gains 1% evasion for every $50 spent on restocking. Holy moly. 230 little ducks. That should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Or our zombies just die. Man, I want the life insurance so badly. Like, really badly. And don't say anything that we have so many finance dudes. I'm not trying to take them. They just keep on appearing all the time, right? Because I have to choose between two. So it's not my fault. Another Psionic Dude, finally. Cougars are very powerful. The snapping turtles should be fine, though. But yeah, the Cougars are a bit scary. I think we'll lose a dude. Possibly. These dudes are fine if they die. Okay. I mean, how are we dealing so much damage? I don't even know where this is really coming from. Like, look at this. The cleric dudes are just champs. For being healers. That is the thing, for being healers. Finance dude or cleric dude? I mean, I wanna have the money. I'm sorry, I just wanna have the money. I need to find the relics though, and the rerolls are so expensive. Like, we want to have the life insurance ASAP. I'm not even sure who I want to have below this then. Yes, they do explode. Yeah, no, it is the exploding guys, isn't it? It's always the exploding guys. Burner phone. We don't have our psionic dudes. You know what? I don't care. We'll keep all of our basic guys. It's that simple, right? Because then we can train them in the future and get a ridiculous amount of the psionic dudes. So this is mainly all about the psionic dudes to like 80%. Then 10% these guys, and then 10% the finance dudes. Pretty much. 24. Cleric dude, finance... I want the money. Can you just give me something that is actually good? Like, what is this? This is such a meme. All dudes gain attack power during battle per unconscious dude on your team. Do we have an investment upcoming? Yeah, we have. So I will just keep all of the money for us, that we can spend that on that investment, and in the future we can buy a ridiculous amount of relics. That does mean we get the life insurance relatively late, but it should be fine. Okay, how are we doing? We lost 2 of the finance dudes, we lost the Viking dude, that's fine. This is also fine. Yeah, so far so good, but I may have to use a revival. Finance dude, psionic dude is the priority. When a battle starts, the dude type at the end of your roster immediately taunts. I don't hate it, but I also don't really care. Yeah, I shouldn't have rolled. This is horrible. Like, this is utterly horrible. When a dude gets knocked out, he creates a burst of toxic gas. I mean, that could be kind of nice with the zombie guys, right? Because they are meant to die. So I don't hate it. Wait, and when they teleport, they... Do they do it now? So when they teleport, they should create the toxic gas if it counts as a knockout, as I was told. Didn't they just get teleported? Okay, but someone died. That's why that happened. He's alone. Do you fart? Get teleported. Come on. Wait. There was no toxic gas. They all got teleported, right? So that's not working. I was lied to. I was completely lied to. Deflection and attack speed. Holy moly. Yes, please. So your deflection is 46%. It's kind of ridiculous, right? Do we actually lose this? All of my healers are dying. So we did survive it, but I lost the majority of our people. This is really not good. Psionic dudes. Yeah, I need to revive them, but I'll not revive all of them. Do we somehow see which dudes we revive? Because if we revive those that are about to revive either way, that would suck. So I'm not sure what this means. If these are the ones that just died, which it looks like. Do we lose this again? Come on, we have a redirect build that is a dream team. Like, the nice thing about the redirect is also, if it happens to land on the zombie, they will just go crazy and explode once we have the life insurance, but we need to find it. But hey, we still have 2/3 ahead of us, right? 66 goats. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, I can check out the revive report. There it shows us exactly how long they still take to revive. Okay, 1 zombie died, but everyone else seems to be mostly fine. I'm still trying to see when they teleport if they fart, because it counts as a knockout. But I don't think that happens. Like, that may have been the case at one point, because why else would someone tell me that, right? But it may have been fixed. Or I misunderstand it, that could also be. The psionic dude gains max HP, but But this is so good that it's 30% deflection, you know? Like, I have to do that. He just immediately died. Yeah, good that we got the relic. This could have been really bad. How did you just survive, by the way? That must have been one of the revival relics. I'm so scared for the boss fight. Like, I'm really scared for the boss fight. Snapping turtles? So how are we doing? 1 round is 2 of them, 3 rounds is 5 of them. We'll not revive this because they're also just 3 basic guys. And that we lost the finance dudes actually doesn't really matter. But I am very concerned if we can do this. Okay. One of our finance dudes is about to die. He's trying his best to survive though. This is kind of working out, right? Like, this is actually working out. 27. Another finance dude. Maybe I should go for a few more zombie dudes. So now we have, when dudes get knocked out, they have a chance to just instantly revive. We also have our bonus damage back. The Viking dude has a chance to berserk when the battle starts. It's like, meh. But the finance dude has his evasion again, and that will help them quite a bit. Okay, this fight is, I think, relatively simple, but it depends what happens up here. Because the moment they start falling, this could cause a chain effect, but I don't think so. Like, they have a lot of cleave, that's why I say that. You just farted to death and exploded at the same time, that's kind of funny. 30 gold. I will go, yeah, let's go for the finance dude, right? We invest all of it. So next time we have a huge chunk of money. We may even do this again. But this depends on how well I feel and what kind of relics we find. If we do find a relic that returns the damage to the enemies, we'll be super fine and we can just go for this guy as many times as we want because it kills the enemies. But if we don't find something like that, we have a problem. I think I have to revive, right? Like, this is the boss fight. We have to revive. No, it's not the boss fight. Yeah, you know what, I'll say we are fine. I could be wrong. We have to use something here like the meteor. Or equalizing damage. The farting sound. I'll equalize the damage for 3 seconds. I think we have to do it. Now that they are all on top of each other either way, it's easier to heal them. But some of the enemies deal so much damage, they still take them down. 33. We have a Psionic Dude. Nice. Yeah, I have no money for you. I'm sorry. All dudes have a chance when taking damage to heal, as long as it wasn't fatal. When a dude gets knocked out, everyone else get 90% toughness. That is actually so good with our zombies, right? If we would get that. Now, I need to... Yeah, I'll heal them. I don't want to lose wave 40. I think we are cooking hard with this. Because our guys down here... Like, can I click on these somehow? Here. This one has 50% deflection. That is insane. Right? To make sure that they don't take damage. But that does mean someone else is taking the damage for them. So it's not lost damage. I'm really glad I revived them. This could have ended so poorly. Holy moly. And I think I have to buy a revival. Am I just wrong when this is not working? I mean, the problem is I don't know the relics yet. So I can't say if something is good or bad. Like, I'm just going with something where I could see something broken. But the Psionic Dudes gain max HP. When the Psionic Dude takes attack damage, he gains toughness. I think that is just way better. When the wielder heals any target, equal to his crit chance. Okay, our healers have 0 crit chance. Nice. I could give this to our healer for every 2 wielders. So we need to give this someone that we have a lot of. And I want this to be on this guy. So the cleric is a given, but we are not sure yet how we do this. Because I need to move them around. And I don't need these at the top actually. So we can move this down to the finance dude. And here, right? This should be good. And you have the laser pointer. Nice. Okay, so now we should be a lot stronger. We don't have revival, so we just have to continue and hope for the best. So this is a big buff. All we need to do is to survive. Then technically, like, it doesn't matter how many dudes we have, as long as we survive. Okay, one of them, the healers died. Like, you have to be kidding me. Did another one die? No, I think there was an enemy that died. And they are just redirecting so much damage. Like, look at the temporary health here. Do you see that? How are they supposed to even kill them? I don't think they can ever do that. Another zombie dude. Ooh, so you give us something from the action family, which is no family we have. When a dude taunts, he damages the enemy. Do you not constantly taunt? That would be insane. Yeah, I mean, we definitely do that. Nice, 10 rounds. That was a good chunk of money. And we hope to find a relic that gives us a huge power boost. The only thing we are really missing is power, right? There is this one relic. For every 100 damage you deal, you heal. And I need to read the deflection again. To an ally with high... I wonder if this counts as damage dealt from the Psionic Dude, because he's the one that causes the redirect, right? And that would mean we have a ginormous amount of healing and pretty much can't die anymore. Cleric Dude, Finance Dude, I'll go for the Finance Dude. Let's just do it. Dog-sized rats, that should also be relatively simple. I mean, I say that and these are the fights that I really underestimate the most, but I think the rats are a joke. Something like the geese are very dangerous in masses. Okay, right, they can also always explode. Kind of forgot about that part. And how are we doing? He just exploded and killed all of them. It's actually so funny. I don't know if the zombies and the redirect guys are a problem that they conflict with each other, but I don't think so. So here we have the merchant. But we have enough money to buy 2 relics and even to roll. Most of our dudes are now back to life. Do we out-sustain the enemies though? That is the real question. It doesn't matter that the Viking died or the basic dude. Okay, the healer is annoying. All of our zombies are pretty much dead. Yeah, this is a tough fight. Another Psionic Dude. Bottle Lightning is good for stuns. Okay, you need to give me something. I can buy this. The Cleric Dude's Divine Pulse gains increased healing on dudes with lower HP. I mean, sure, why not, right? It's like I'm not the biggest fan of it. When any dude lands a crit, he gains temporary health. I don't think any one of us actually has crits. Like, not a single person. You have crit. The Finance Dude. Yeah, I will dismiss this because I want to keep the die. I would like to buy Revival. 115 golds. This could be dangerous. I don't think so, but they will definitely kill the zombies. That's a given. Like, the zombies are always at a risk of dying because they just explode. We never got the life insurance, sadly, and I guess this is the big downside. When you have so many different families, you will get so many different relics, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure each family has their own relics as well. Like, not just the dudes, but the families as well. 39, another Psionic Dude. When a dude takes fatal damage, that's kind of fine. When any dude deflects, there's a 5% chance that your Psionic Dude simultaneously counterattack. Holy moly, now we are talking Mr. Hawking. When a Finance Dude takes fatal damage, he saves himself by siphoning up to 10% from a random roster dude. I'll take it because it's out of the way, but that is like one of the worst relics we can get. It's also not that horrible, right? Because we have so much temporary health that we should be fine. And you shouldn't forget, if they survive and siphon health and just get hit again, they are still dead. Like, they can't save themselves from that. So it's not the worst thing ever, is what I'm trying to say. But the main reason I take it is, it's a relic out of the way in the shop. And this way it's easier for us to get all of the relics that I want to have. 39. How much money did we get from the Finance Dudes? 843. Not bad. Also not insane, but who else should we have used, right? So we have a Unicorn and Mallard Ducks. Is the deflect kicking in? I should check out the damage that we deal. But we first need a relic that will take quite a while until we get it. Yeah, do you see that though, how they just die? Like, it doesn't actually change that much. Oh god. The dude is insane. What is going on with you? Dude, you're completely crazy. I mean, you're not killing any of our redirect dudes, which is exactly what I was hoping for, that they're just pretty much invulnerable. Dude, I think we accomplished what I wanted to do. This is insane. Look at this. Everyone else is dying, but these guys, they're just unkillable. Beautiful. Psionic Dudes. The only thing we need is damage, okay? So I think we can always take on the tougher fights, or at least we'll try it, but that doesn't mean we are invulnerable. It may happen that they start dying, and then they all die. Careful there. Dude, I can't revive them. Because when I start reviving them, everyone else will revive, not these guys. So you guys have to, like, you have to lock in. I could heal them. I could use the boom. Dude's truck will be thrown, but are unharmed. So this would be a possibility that we use this in the future, if things go south. But it looks like we have killed enough of the snakes that we are fine. I like how our entire roster is just dead. Like, there's no one left alive. Oh my god, stop, please stop killing them. Like, it's so close with many of these, but they have like a teeny tiny bit of HP left. Yeah, it wasn't a tough fight. It was just very, very enduring of the enemies, like how long they survived. And there we go. How much damage did we deal though? 20,000 damage? Respectable, right? Very respectable. Finance dude. I have no finance dude left. No! What are you doing to me? I need our dudes, our main dudes. I don't care about these. They will all revive on the next round, okay? So as long as we survive here, all is good. We may have to use special abilities though. But we just have to kill some of the enemies to make sure we get through this. I'm not gonna mess around. I will just nuke them. Perfect. That should be a decent chunk of damage and they just all got separated. Okay. I know they sometimes die, but it almost feels impossible for them to die. Like, how exactly does that even happen? Because if you look at most of these, they have so much temporary health. It's just impossible for them to die. I never expected this would work out this well, and at the same time feels so fragile. But the moment all of them are back alive, and we get to buy the relics, like we get our investment back, this is where we kick off. But we have to find something good. If we don't find something good, we have a problem. 42 money. We have another Psionic Dude. How are we doing? You guys are supposed to come back alive. Oh no. We have a chance to heal through regeneration. Good. All dudes gain run speed, we don't care. We have to find something good. There's a 25% chance he gets charmed into letting you restock for free. Sure. Maybe that wasn't that good now that I think about it, you know. Do you think these guys can do this? There's no way, right? But it's just rats. So how exactly do these work? Let me read this again, what they do. Taunts enemies. When he deflects or takes deflected damage, he has a chance to taunt 2 more enemies. Wait, how are these guys staying alive again? Dude, I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna do it. And we close our eyes, okay? We pretend this was the smart choice. I will use a nuke if I have to. Okay. That was insane. The moment we survive this fight, everyone else is back alive. Then I use the dude choose to revive these guys and we are good to go. Okay, this is the plan currently. I just didn't want to use all of our revivals for rats. Okay, it's not worth it. What gives you the temporary health? Here. When a Psionic Dude takes deflected damage, he gains temporary health. Okay. But we need evasion and we need block chance. That is very important. Oh my god, look at this. The less of them we have, the more deflected damage they take. And the more unkillable they become. That's high HP bar. Also, I would like to point out the zombie is entirely blocked off. Like, there's nothing that can hit the guy. Oh, okay, now they should all revive. Enemies cannot attack. I don't really care about that. I need to find something better. I have to use the dice. The dude type at the end of your roster gains maximum HP. So here's the thing. I don't really care about that. Because it's not about the damage that they deal. When a dude takes fatal damage, he has a chance to survive with 1 HP and gets 100% deflection. Sure. That is not bad, right? Because that's more revivals. Okay, now most of them are back. It's actually not that much, so I will revive a few more. That should be good. Like, come on, it's just goose. Oh, don't underestimate the goose stacks. You did it again. You underestimated the goose. The goose is loose. The goose is loose. The goose is loose? Is the goose loose? The goose is not loose. The goose that got demolished. Dude, I need the deflection one. Place the relic. When a dude takes damage, he has a chance to gain attack power and toughness. Once per battle. All dudes gain crit and crit. I don't care. All dudes gain attack speed. When a roster dude attacks, he guesses the next number in the nuclear code. You know what? We'll just do that. Oh, they got the first number already. You know what that means, right? I think the rats are pretty much guaranteed to be blown up. Come on. We just need a final number. It's a 1 in 1,000. Come on, guys, you have this. Hey. Yeah. Thank you for nothing, I guess. That's great. That's really cool, Psionic Dude. 4,288. Now, this is a dangerous fight, and we just hope we figure out the number here. Yeah, we already lost most of these, actually. So the unicorn is just killing all of my people. Can you please stop that? They need to be together so the healing is overlapping. But it also means it's easier for our dudes to die. We have no numbers at all. This thing will be my nightmare. Like, this will kill me. At least we haven't lost Psionic Dude so far. They are always our last saviors. Okay, we are doing good. Dude, the healing is insane. Nice, we did it. Whew. Psionic Dude. 300 gooses. I mean... That's fine. We'll do it. We'll do it. They have no chance because we just redirect the damage all the time. So how are these guys staying alive? Like, how is that even possible? Okay, you are dying, so now we are losing healing as well, but we have so much temporary health. How are we so strong? We don't even have a lot of damage, right? Like, finance dudes, psionic dudes. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm fine with it. More healers. All dudes have a chance when taking damage to heal for 100% of the damage. That is really good. When any dudes get knocked out, the 10 most injured dudes heal for 20. That is not bad. We have a good way of coming back to life, so I will take that. Restock the merchant dudes stock 100 times. Okay. The next one is free. At the top gains attack power. Now this is where we have a little bit of a conundrum. But I would say we don't care about the HP buff that exists in the game. And we will give these 30% bonus damage. All dudes gain deflection and attack speed. Holy moly. Yo, for free. All dudes gain crit. NFT. Gamble. I love it. I will not yet buy the dude shoes, but I may buy it. The zombie dude, yeah, we don't care. I mean, it also wouldn't be bad, but they just always die. I actually want to see what happens when I buy this and roll. Oh, it just resets. The third dude gains crit chance, we don't need that. Berserks, we also don't need that. I will do one more roll. All dudes gain max HP, we have a cube, nice. Every 2 seconds, any dude with temporary health for less than 25% of his max HP will siphon some from dudes who have extra to spare. That is really good and really deadly, right? I don't think we need the HP, I think we are good to go. We keep the rest of the money. So the reason it's deadly is, if our useless dudes siphon from our other dudes here at the top, that sucks. But if our dudes at the top siphon from each other, that is perfect. Because then they just stay alive. That was the easiest fight we've ever had so far. This is insane. I mean, we never got the life insurance, you know, I'm kind of sad about that, but yeah. This is just free. You have to siphon. He's actually siphoning. He's siphoning. He keeps on siphoning. Everyone is just siphoning. And the nice thing is, the moment they start taunting like crazy because they take deflect damage, no one else is getting hit anymore pretty much. So they also don't need to siphon temporary health. And then it stays just with these guys. Dude, I need this so badly. 5% chance to counterattack. Psionic Dude. We got it. So this is the fatal damage, where they get revived, but this is only a 20% chance. Then when a dude gets knocked out, he deals damage. This is the one it's about. Now, I don't know how good this will be, but we need to find the relic or food, or I think it's a trinket actually, that redirects all of the redirect damage to these guys, always. That means I will now gather cubes for rolling the dice. And then we have to roll as much as possible on the final trinket, so the 5th one. Before that, it doesn't really make the most sense to roll for it, because there are still more relics in the pool, right? We'll invest all of the money yet again. And we are about to face the next boss fight, which I am not exactly sure how we'll do that. I feel like we are strong enough and we should be able to do it, but I'm not fully convinced on that. Are we demolishing the enemies or are we demolishing the enemies now, right? I see this constantly triggering, but the question is, did it actually deal any damage? Because it doesn't deal that much damage, right? So, how much is it? 18,000 damage, 5.6k. Okay, you know what? That is not bad. That is actually really not bad. We have a pocket dice. I love you. We have 69 dudes. Let's have the next fight. And next up is the boss fight. What? We just immediately solved that. Wait, that is insane. Wait, that is completely insane. We got 2 dice. This is exactly what I needed. No! No! Oh, man. This is actually, I'm a little bit sad. I'll admit that. Okay. Well, Here's the boss fight. Let's hope for the best, because these dudes are not, like, weak. The enemies, I mean. Or are they? I hear so much farting on the stage. You see, the thing is, everyone else is dying, but these guys just can't care less. Like... Yeah. Sure, buddy. This is fine. This is totally fine. We have another zombie dude. Let's go. And we have more regular dudes. Oh, this is actually so bad. It would revive all of the zombies, though, so I will take that. I should have also taken that. Wait. This is the trinket. The wielder gains evasion. Chance to strike back. Yeah, so I don't really want to roll, but I guess I could roll once, because these suck either way. Let's roll. Do these also teleport in some way? Oh, the issue is I can't give that to them. I'll just roll again. The wielder gains deflection, and all deflected damage now gets redirected to him. When he takes deflected damage, he gains toughness. We did it. We actually did it. We got the one that I wanted. No, the problem is, they may just instantly all die, and I misunderstood something, how this works. Or I imagine too much, you know, that could also be. So they are the only ones that take all of the redirected damage, which means they constantly taunt the enemies. This is working perfectly well. We are about to nuke. I mean, with our luck, we'll not, like, figure it out. You Yeah, never mind. Forget about it. You're the teleporting one. We got 200 money. How are our NFT doing? So we've gained 400, we've lost 100. Nice. Psionic Dude, yet again. Dude, we actually managed to do everything I wanted to. Please, last number. Last number. It's one more number. This will literally kill the remaining gorillas. You just need one more number. Yes. And I think everyone gets revived here, right? Because this was one of the special battles. Yeah, we get no money, so they should all get revived. All dudes gain deflection. When a dude deflects, he has a 10% chance to gain block shots. Alter Schwede. And this is rare. Holy moly. Holy moly. Remember, we can block and evade the reflected damage, right? So this is perfect for us. This is the best possible outcome of this entire thing. Now, I actually gotta check how many more we have left, like relics on these guys. Because if we have all of them, I honestly don't need to go for more of them, right? Like, we just did it. We achieved everything. Perfect. All of our zombie dudes came back to life. Nice, and 3 more of them just instantly died. Also interesting. So, cleric dude or zombie dude? I will actually go for the zombie dude right now. So, here we have an overview. We still have 2 more relics left, and this one looks like a really good one. Next fight. This is against the grizzly bear. Bear, not beer. I think we should be fine, though. Like, I don't think the enemies can actually take us down, you know? Like, the deflection thing here just splits up all of the damage. As long as we are tanky enough, we'll pretty much always stay fine. And worst case, if we have like a super long fight, we do have the nuke. But it depends a lot on RNG, whether we get that or not. I need something that increases my damage over time, but the only one that I know is 1% per second, but per knocked out dude it gets reset. But Chef, you take a look at what happens here. Doesn't really work that well, right? 42. 25,000 damage, but only 4.2k from a mind spike. I'm a little bit surprised by that. Right? Like, am I the only one that thought the mind spike here will go crazy? Because if they constantly deflect, and again, and again, and again, well, they can't deflect deflected damage, right? No, but it says it's direct damage, so there should actually be a deflect loop. But to make a deflect loop, we need way more than 57% deflection. And maybe you can't deflect it, like I'm just guessing, or hoping. We have a shop. When a dude gets knocked out, all dudes gain run speed. I don't really care. Yeah, I don't care about any of these. And I can roll. When do we get our investment back? I mean, here we have an investment. I could actually keep all of the money and invest it again. But that assumes we win. Let me just roll a little bit to see if we have something really good. This one, honestly, I'll take the revivals. Let's just take the revivals and call it a day, right? Because now we have a chance, like a 15% chance every single round that they just come back to life. And this way we don't have to wait 3 days for them to reappear. How did no one die in this fight? I mean, the grizzly bear tries his best, but it's like... yeah, can't be bothered. Okay, of course you get the common dudes. Of course you do that. I want the life insurance so badly. At least we get NFT value, I guess. When a dude takes fatal damage, he has a chance to shock. I don't care. When a Psionic Dude deflects or evades, he has a 20% chance to grant 1% deflection to himself and 500... Alter Schwede. There's the other one. When a Psionic Dude takes damage, he weakens the attacker's mind, causing him to lose 1% attack power. Okay. So, we did get what I hoped for. The problem is, it is way weaker than what I hoped for. But we will stack deflection as much as possible. The problem is, at this point, I'm not sure how we even get more deflection, right? Like, what do we have to do to get more? Can we give food to the same guy? Because if we get multiple deflection food, I could just give this to this guy again. Yeah, here he has ramen. 200 out of NFT, I love these guys. How much did you do? 12,000. Okay, you know what? That is a lot. 12,000 damage is a lot, Psionic Dude. There's the Dude Whisperer. I hope we find another one after this, right? Like on the next floor. Was there one on every single floor? I am not sure, but I hope so. How is this so overpowered? Like everyone has the temporary health, and this is just coming from these guys alone. No one else does that. Or does the cleric also do it? I don't think so. Tiger. Ooh! Will sometimes throw dudes. Isn't this the one that gets bigger over time? No, I think that was a lion that does that. I mean, we are still fine. One of the zombie died, but that is normal. They just explode over time. Could also be it was damage, but you know, the thing is zombies aren't special. It always happens. What are you guys doing to the poor tiger? Who of us can throw? Wait, who is that? Is that the berserker? Nice money. We have another Psionic Dude. Dude, I hate you so much. I really hope we get another offer. Yeah, but I really hope we get another offer. And by the way, almost all of our dudes are back alive. I'm not even sure who was that. I think just the zombies, maybe. Another finance dude. All dudes gain evasion. I have to buy that. Of all overhealing, now gets converted into temporary health. But I also want... I'm sorry, but we need this temporary health so badly. Like, whenever this dude now heals, we gain temporary health out of that. And that means we siphon less from these guys, right? So this is very, very useful. And I want to go for the investment that we buy as much of these as possible in the future. But at the same time, if we then don't find the relics that we need, that also sucks. 10k damage of the mind spike, not bad. Cleric Dude. Regular dudes, that means there will be one more conversion. When a dude deflects, he gains attack speed for 5 seconds. Or block chance. I mean, you don't actually trigger something that we care about the attack speed. Like, yeah, I'll take it in the future, but the block chance is way more useful to block the redirected damage. The attack speed is very nice, because we do deal damage based on our DPS, so our attack power multiplied with attack speed. But I don't think that is right now important enough, like a little bit increase in damage output. I love this ability so much. This is amazing. You have disappointed me so much, I'll go for the zombies. Deflection and run speed, but that doesn't work, right? Yeah, it doesn't work, that is... I mean... It is a bit sad, but... We can redirect the damage on the finance dudes, or the zombie dudes. Yeah, I'll do the zombie dudes. Because the zombie dudes also have taunt, and now they will redirect to these top guys all the time. We make a redirect loop. I mean, to be fair, we already had redirect on them. And I think they will still blow up. But I think this will improve what we are doing, and we may actually trigger the nuke. You just waited for me to say that, right? You just waited for that moment. Claim. Psionic Dude. 5.5k. You understand we'll invest again, right? Like, we are gambling with our lives here because I feel like it's very close to losing the game. But it doesn't matter. I want the perfect build that is possible. Dude, what is going on with you? I love you. It keeps on triggering and just wins us the fights. 51 kills, okay. Cleric Dude, very good. Again, Finance Dude, kind of disappointing. This is a dangerous fight, but as long as we get the temporary shield up, we should be fine. I just hate that we have so many regular dudes. These all could be the Psionic Dudes, by the way. Like, just saying. And the more we have of them, the more they do this deflect loop, right? Because they can only trigger themselves. But that makes it so important that we have a ton of them. And this is why I hate that we haven't gotten the deflect dudes a single time out of the dude trainer. But the next time, they have to be there. If not, I honestly, I don't know what dude I go for then. Like, I'm just gonna be depressed. I tried my best, right? Immediately gain 2 dude shoes. Attack speed and run speed. You know what? I don't care. We keep every single bit of money. I want to buy every relic in the game. Well, not every relic in the game, okay? We can't afford that. But we want to have a humongous amount of relics. How are these even getting attacked? Is it cleave? 200 NFT, I love you. Taunt resistance? You don't even have cleave. Wait, how did they do that? I should be taunting so much that nothing stays untaunted, right? I am a bit scared. But as long as we keep all of the Psionic Dudes alive, we will be fine. Now, if they are no longer alive, you know. How are you doing, by the way? Oh, casually 64% deflection. And you have a 5% block chance, 14% evasion chance. Not bad, right? That is not bad. They are just invulnerable. They are completely invulnerable. Like, not even the zombies are dying anymore. Do you notice that? Which is kind of bad because we wanted to have the life insurance on them. But I guess that just means we won't get money. I could just use these guys at the bottom, maybe. We lost money for the first time, I think. Oh my god, we did it. The zombie dude gains attack power and 2% healing received for every nearby zombie dude. Very good, right? But when a Psionic Dude deflects or evades, he has a 20% chance to gain 1% deflection up to 20 times. When a Psionic Dude takes damage, he weakens the attacker's mind. Dude, this is insane. I want to see how much we can stack this up. So currently our deflection is 59%. I would assume, like, do we see that somewhere, what we already got? So this already happened, but only once. They're like, I couldn't care less. I let all of my friends die, but I couldn't care less. 59% still. Okay. You know, you want to be boring, it's fine. Like, I would need to check this more frequently, but I think we just need a fight where there are a lot more enemies. I mean, we did lose quite a few people. It's like, I'm not sure if this is working out or not. What are we doing now? It's a normal fight. It's a werewolf. Damage is transferred, but there's no one to transfer to, right? Because it has to be the same type. When it attacks, it has a chance to teleport a random dude and attack him instantly. Not bad. Yeah, I think there's no... Like, I don't think we can lose this. There's just no way. Our finance dudes are also really tanky. To a degree. Hey. Hey. I can't believe that we have so many of the regular dudes, by the way. This is insane. This is completely insane. There's even still a relic that we wanted, which is bonus regular dudes. But we need to get that before we train them. And I also need money to train them. Oh no, this could be the bigger issue, that at this point it's so expensive that I don't have enough money. Oh, okay. 78 out of 92. Okay, most of them are alive. Hopefully we can do that, because there's a really big tiger over there. And they are powerful. And I think at this point we'll turn on 1.5 times speed. Until we get to 100. I mean, for the boss fight we'll slow down again, because I may have to use some of our things. But yeah, you actually just did that. The dude had like 0 HP left. Like, how rude is that? NFT, you need to make me money. Or nothing. Cleric Dude, the Viking Dude, the Black Sheep, which is insta-taunt. We actually, funny enough, don't want that, because we can't have our zombies there. So, yeah. Shotgun turtles. Holy moly, we are losing everyone. But are we losing our main people? Yes. Dude, they are not capable of building up anything. They kind of are. Hey, it's nothing new that all of the other ones die, okay? So, you know, I'm not concerned about that. I am concerned how low they get, though. Oh no. Please, like, I need the nuke. This will take forever. 4 of them have died. Should I do the bottle lightning? I think I'll do it. That did nothing at all. This is a complete waste of my time. No, this is totally fine. Can we get the nuke, please? I will be stubborn. I'll not use anything else. But that may kill me. This is abysmal. Yeah, funny. At least it happened at one point, right? Yeah. Look at my team. No one is left alive. All dudes gain evasion when the battle starts is not bad, but this is deflection. I want that. Who is missing a trinket, actually? The zombie dudes and the Viking dudes. We could also replace one of these, but I don't think so. What I want for the zombie dudes is the one that heals. So this one is for the Viking. I guess I can roll. Yeah. Attack power and run speed that lasts for the remaining battle. I mean, these all don't matter. We sadly didn't get it. I will just go for the evasion and the deflection on the Viking dude. The zombie dude is still the one that should get the healing. I mean, maybe I should have just ignored the Vikings entirely, give the zombie the one, and then we try to replace the zombie. This is fine. Don't stress it, okay? Do I revive them, or do we just go for the fight, huh? I have like no dudes left. Okay, the zombies came back. That is good, right? That is helpful. Yeah, that is very good. Isn't this... Like, can you imagine anyone else that would be capable of carrying us this hard with this low numbers where everyone is just dead? Like, our healers are dead. We don't even need our healers, right? That's insane. Like, it looks so bad, and then you realize these dudes just don't want to die. When a dude taunts, he damages the enemy. I need this so badly because they constantly taunt, right? Like, we need that. I really hope we can get it. This is one of those difficult fights. Okay, where we may actually lose. I'm always on edge that we'll lose. And then suddenly they just, like, they stop dying. They can't die anymore, is pretty much what happens. And this is what confuses me so much, because on one side I feel like we can lose the game at any moment. On the other side, we have the toughest battles, and they just power through. And like, it's not even close, right? This is a tough battle. One of them died. A single one. The dude will be back alive before the next 3 died. Okay, 200 NFT. I love you. We have another zombie. Sure, why not? Okay, that is a lot of goats. But I can deal damage to them and stun them. This will be fine. Never underestimate the power of the goat army. Or don't pretend to care, I guess. Like what? The zombies are just back, now they'll go boom again. Imagine we had life insurance, just saying. They're back again. Yeah. Like, I don't know what to say. This is just ridiculous. Where's our dude trainer? Here. Okay, so at the merchant, we want to have the bonus generic dudes. But we only really want that if we find the Psi dudes on the merchant dude, right? So it's also not that important, but it's kind of important. But it also means the moment we remove these guys to train them, we will get proper dudes. Even if that means we have to go for healers or finance dudes or zombie dudes. Because the game is annoying. May happen. No, can't change it. Pocket dice, very good. All dudes gain toughness, insanely good. When a dude takes damage from an enemy cleave, I don't really care. Let's roll. Immediately gain 3 regular dudes. Oh my god, we actually found it. That is the one that I talked about. Okay, listen, buddy. Listen. You have never given me the Psionic Dudes. I need money. I have no money to train. I forgot about that part. I need the NFTs to kick in a positive way, not in a negative way. Okay. You didn't quite listen to me? NFTs, please pay off. Alter, I hate this. I hate this so much. This is a meme. NFTs, please. Alter Schwede, this is impossible. This is actually straight up impossible. Like, I can't believe this. And if I lose money now with the NFT, I'm gonna lose it. Because I wasted so much on this. To max... You know what? Deine Mutter ist einfach nur hässlich und fett, ne? This is unbelievable. This is completely unbelievable. But this is completely... and unredeemably unbelievable. Crit chance and evasion. Stacking up to 10 times. This is the maximum. Cool. Cool. Can I get rid of these somehow? Or can I just entirely remove them? I am actually so mad right now. Like, I'm really mad. I've waited the entire game long. And the game was just like, nope, you're not getting anything. Sorry, bud. That was it. Why did I even convert them? Like... Oh my god. But once per battle. So only to one of them this can happen. Yeah. With what money though? We will get the investment back, so that's good. And I guess that also means everyone gets a huge temporary health pool when one of them dies. The most surprising part is just that the enemies even get to attack them. Like, I guess it's cleave. It's kind of absurd how unlucky this was. 45,000 damage. Holy moly. But yeah, it's kind of absurd how unlucky this was. I don't really care about these. Does this do something? Not really, right? We'll go for the pocket dice, I guess. You know. Oh my god, everyone is dying. These cougars are insane because they have piercing. I think that's the reason. They're not even that insane. Can I remove the regular dude somehow? Like, I just... No, that's just dismiss, yeah. Wait, I gotta check out if there's a way to kick them out, because we don't want them. Maybe later... Oh no, I didn't consider that. You know what could happen? In the endless mode, you can train them again. I didn't consider that. Like, I'm not saying it's the case, I'm saying that could be the case. Wow, you gave us the most boring ones. I mean, the bombs are nice, right? So I will go for that. And this is out of the action family. Yeah, we'll go for the bombs. Like, I don't need to earn more money. Unless the money would be affected by what the finance dudes creates. But at this point, it's game over. It's not game over, but we see how long we can last in the endless mode. Like, we are done with setting up. Now, the good news is, these bomb explosions, they actually deal quite a lot of damage once we have a lot of them alive and surrounding the enemies. And we just have to get a little bit lucky that we find a lot more of them. I really needed them to, like, that we have more of them to deflect the damage better. But I guess it's fine as long as we evade it or block it, right? Like, nothing can really happen then. But you also need to give me the you know what, I'll just go for money. Another pocket dice. Holy moly, we are rich. We are completely rich. Everyone is dead. These seagulls are insane. What is this even? What is this for a meme? Huh? Yeah, but they weren't a problem in the end. Like, we lost a bunch of zombies because they got attacked and exploded, but not a big deal. Do we get our items now? I think so, right? Oh, right. Oh my god. Right, that's why I wanted to train regardless. I mean, I didn't think about that, but we just got a bonus there. So we have 109 dudes, which is a lot. One of them died, but that's fine. I can't use our revivals. Like, I need to buy more of them ASAP. And we have a lot of money, so I can afford it. But our goal now will be, we buy pretty much every single relic that we come across. And that means we can buy around 23 relics. Right, that should be enough. That we get everything in the game. There will be some left, and I also have to pay for rerolls, so we do have the dice. And we want to have the relic, the trinket, for the zombies. That was so much money, I love you. The dude at the end of your roster gains max HP, yeah. I want them to have the damage though. We need the damage on them, so this is just useless. The only way how we could change that is, if I say the zombies go down here, and the finance dudes do not get the evasion. Which I guess is fine. All dudes gain 40% cleave. Holy moly? Question mark? That's kind of insane, right? Like a little bit. Black sheep, the enemy... Yeah, sure, taunt the enemies. When a dude receives healing, he gains 1% attack speed. That is insane. Let's roll. Expired skin cream. Yeah, but now they can just die. No, this is the one where they receive healing. Sure. All dudes gain attack power. Nice. Instantly gain, we don't want that. We have a dice, we will need this here. When a dude gets thrown, sure, why not? When the finance dude gains 1% attack power per money you hold, I really don't care. Immediately grants, yeah, sure. I mean, I should actually get them out of the way. That they can't appear anymore. When a dude lands a crit, he gains temporary health, sure, why not? When a dude takes damage from a cleave, take less cleave, sure. The Viking dude, I don't care. Berserk nor grants cleave. I mean, you know what? Let's just do it, right? Let's just do it. All dudes gain 1% max HP for every $500 spent this run. Holy moly. All dudes gain attack power during battle for each unconscious dude. Holy moly. So now we'll use... No, I need these for the trinket. All dudes gain attack power, 1% max HP for every finance dude. Perfect. Another pocket dice. When a cleric dude takes fatal damage. Nice. I would say our shopping spree... Let's do one more roll, okay? Dudes gain 1% max HP for every dude of the same family on your team. Sure. The third dude gains crits. The Viking dude. You know what? One more roll. Relics stocked by the merchant have a 10% chance to be on sale. All dudes gain stacking 1% attack power each second during the battle. The stacks reset back to his roster. Dude gets knocked out. You know what? I think we did everything we could have done. I should have gotten more revivals. I just remembered that was part of the plan that I had. And I completely forgot about that. We have only 2 revivals. Okay, this is fine. Luckily the Rams and the Goats, they are super easy to defeat. We never got the life insurance, you have to be kidding me. Right. But that is impossible, do you understand how much I've rolled? No way. I just realized that. Yeah, nice. We have our relics back. That is actually quite nice. Yeah. These are dangerous, but I don't think they are strong enough to nuke us. No, we are now really, really powerful. But the next upgrade we can get is only an endless. And I will also no longer get the finance dudes. Like, not a single one of them. We will go for the zombie dudes instead. So we get into revival loops. 98. Okay, Zombie should be fine, though. I don't think he can do anything to us. And keep in mind, we have huge numbers of dudes. The moment a time bomb goes off, the dude just explodes. Yep, did you see that? Those are the explosions. Zombie dude. Gooses, dangerous, very dangerous. Mostly for our zombies. Yep, they're exploding. Hey, life insurance. Life insurance. You know. Would be cool. I'm just saying. You know. Universal healthcare. Sure. Everyone gets lifesteal. Sure. Let's keep on rolling. All dudes gain attack speed. Actually not bad. All dudes gain healing received. Sure. Restocking costs less. I don't really care. Zombies, I like this, but right now I really... You know what I want, right? I really like Wow. Come on. This is insane. This is like sure. Like I'm genuinely so mad about this right now. I've tried twice the best thing I could possibly do, and the game was just like, no, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. I'm just not having it. At least this fight is a choke, right? Why is the fight a choke? We are about to solve. That is 5 numbers that we needed, and we just got them all. You didn't make up with that. No. You're just disgusting. I wasted so much money and time, and we still don't get it. I mean, I could roll, but in the shop I can buy more of them. I'll just go for the healing, I don't care. You know what? I want the healing one. So we can see the same ones again. One more. We didn't get it. Every 3 seconds, the wielder strikes the nearest 4 enemies, dealing direct damage? So, I mean, you have a lot of damage, right? So that is not bad. Sure. I can't say I'm happy about this, but like I can't do anything else. Let's go, let's fight. I don't think we'll have a hard time with these. It could be that one fight gets difficult. But keep in mind, we have 5 columns of items right now. Like, we are actually stacked like crazy. And like really, really crazy. The only thing we need is really the life insurance. But I don't think we'll see this anytime soon. I no longer have the dice to roll as well. And now everything is so expensive. Like, we would need to make a humongous amount of money from the NFT pretty much. I think that is the only way to really get out of this. Oh yeah, do you remember how much of a problem these unicorns were? Well, we have a 59%. How is it just 59? How is this actually possible? Where's even the one that stacks us deflection? Like, we don't even have that buff for some reason. Are they not getting attacked? Like, is that a problem? Yeah, there's nothing in there of that relic, I believe. You know, the one whenever we deflect, we get like bonus deflection or something like that. Look at the temporary health that we have. I wanted to go for a build that puts like a nuke on our deflect guys. Instead, we have created tank gods. Like literal tank gods. And the funny thing is I actually want the other ones to die so they no longer siphon the temporary health. But they themselves want to siphon temporary health, so it's still good. Oh, 300 money, nice. Cleric. This is the second last fight. And then we go into Endless. What? We just one-shot all of the enemies. Okay. No, that's fine. That's exactly what I... You know, I actually hate you. I actually hate you right now. The third dude gains crit. I don't care. I should buy a revival. Time sync. When a dude deflects, he gains attack speed. Yeah, but this is one that I wanted since forever, so I'll take it now. Let's go. This is the boss fight. I don't know if we can actually out-tank that. We can definitely out-tank it though when the other guys die. Now what we are hoping for is a lot of zombies die. Which should actually happen eventually, right? Hey, I got the life insurance. You don't do this to me now that you just don't... Do they not constantly take direct damage? This was somehow the easiest fight we've ever had here. Win a run with dudes from 5 different families. Yeah, we did that. Good job. So I finally got the life insurance. And we got no money at all. How is this fair? Could someone explain that to me? Oh, right. You guys pointed out rightfully. Hey, Dex, why do you not go for the fights with more enemies? Now, there is actually one reason why it would be bad, which is they die very fast, right? So someone strong here that attacks the zombies, in the last run at least, would actually wipe out a lot of them. But here we trigger so many taunts with these guys that I think it's more worth it to go for them. I mean, so far 3 of them have died, you know. That's actually not that bad. 4. Come on, you're like a lot of money. That's actually a lot of money. Like for what we have to pay, that is a lot of money. Pocket dice is beautiful. Yeah, I can't even choose something else. We only have 1 fight. Oh my god, how many of them will die? And please revive, please revive. Because we need them for the next fight. We learned... Someone explained to me that when they revive and die again, you actually don't get more money out of the life insurance. Okay. But we still want them to revive for the next fight. But that made me really sad when I read the comment, because that was like the thing that I thought I found there, and that would have been so insane. Which makes it even more insane that we had rounds with like 6,000 money, right? Okay. Well, we earned even more money than the last time. That's good. Perfect. Another Psionic Dude. Should I revive them? There are only 5 missing. They can revive each other if they wanted to. You know? I think we'll be fine. Are these dudes strong enough to explode one of our zombies? Yes, one of them is down. Very good. And now our priority is Psionic Dude. Then I think the zombies. And then the healer. And the finance dudes, they are just done. Right? Who did how much damage, by the way? I mean, keep in mind, these guys are just infinite tanks. That is their main purpose. Their purpose is not even to tank, to deal a lot of damage. Because I fear the zombies will have the most damage. I mean, they have a little bit more damage, you know. And they also have so many... The baseball bat is insane. The baseball bat is completely insane. But, you know, Mind Spike did 226,000 damage. I just want to point it out, you know. So, I hate you. I hate you so much. I genuinely... This was my theory after I transformed them the last time. So, we could have just done that now. Now, the good news is, if this wouldn't have happened, I would have not known about it. And no one would have told me about it because we never saw it happening, right? Like, you don't tell me about something that doesn't happen in the video. But I am a little bit mad. I will say that. Also, the chance is high that we lose the game before we even get them back, right? We have lost so many zombies. This will be like 1,000, more like 800 right now, unless we lose a bunch more of them, but all of the other ones are now dying. But 6 of them died. No, 3 of them died. No, more of them died. You know what, I don't care. I'm just depressed at this point. I'm just genuinely depressed. The Cleric Dude now generates Holy Destruction for 50% of the raw healing done by his Divine Pulse. Every 2 seconds he unleashes Holy Destruction as direct damage to nuke the enemies. Sure, why not? Right? Pocket dies. Enemies can't attack for 1.5 seconds. That's actually not bad. When a dude evades, he gains crit chance. I don't really care. Was there a cube? I think there was a cube. All dudes gain crit chance. I also don't really care. The Viking dude, I don't care. When a dude gets knocked out, all get toughness. Now this is what I wanted to see. Because one just immediately died and got everyone revived. Nice. But yes, this is what I wanted to see. Because now whenever the zombies die, everyone else gets insane toughness. So on top of them endlessly possibly dying and reviving, they also make everyone super powerful, right? What is the laser show? Is that the holy laser that we just got? Of the raw healing power. They revived again. Okay. So I guess when they revive, it could also be the same ones that just revive die again, so we don't get bonus money. But isn't this a little bit absurd what we are doing here? Like, we're on round. Did this get fixed? I feel like this got fixed. No, wait. This is the money for 2 of them dying. 70 is from 1. 140 is 2. So yeah, the same one that just revived also died again. Cool. Cool. Super happy about that. Oh god. Are we fine? We are about to nuke, actually. Okay, they got back alive. Nice. Good. Can we... Honestly, I don't even want to nuke. No. Oh my god. Seriously? You had to do that? You really had to do that? 350. That's good. Right, that's not bad. Queen bees, big bees, that is a lot of enemies. With cleave, I believe. That rhymed. Did we have accidentally made like a god tank? What is this even? What is this? How is this fair? So many zombies died. It would also be nice if one of them would revive all of them, but I guess not. 560. We keep losing money, but it doesn't matter. When do I get my dudes back, by the way? Like the ones that I bought. Diamondback gorillas. Oh no, this is evil. Is it though? Is it actually evil? I'm not so sure about that. Or... Like, are we... okay. Why not? Hey, the thing is, they didn't die, but all of the masses died. It should be easy, though, to take them down. No, because we get spread out now with our healing. Yeah, some of our healers died because there's no one around to taunt them. Well, our zombies are back. Nice. Welcome back, my guys. And that was it. I would say we'll take a look at the damage numbers. So the finance dudes... Oh, you triggered that. That's why you get that attributed to you. But you didn't actually deal that damage. Yeah, you deal by far the most damage. It's not even close. You actually out-damage the zombies. I mean, the per dude damage is less, but they are still broken. Psionic dudes are here. 47 demon goats. Okay. They remove all of the temporary health, by the way, at 30% HP. And there are a lot of them, so good luck to us, I guess. I mean, as long as we get our cycle started, that we generate a humongous amount of temporary health, it doesn't actually matter that we lose it. Because we constantly deflect damage, which creates more of the temporary health, right? Yeah, so we lost it there. But we just have it again. And we just won the fight. Yeah, it's that simple. It's that simple. The Viking dudes. Can we somewhere see what we are missing? So we are missing stuff for the fantasy family. We are also missing stuff for the warrior family, so we don't have to buy stuff for this guy. You know, that it doesn't show up anymore. I don't care about the burner phones, let's just roll. The cleric dude gains attack power, and his divine pulse healing increases for every enemy hit. Nice. Why is it so cheap? All dudes gain attack power. Okay, sure, I'll take that out of the way. All dudes gain toughness and regeneration. Sure, why not? When a dude evades, he gains crit. I don't really care about that. 2 Skeledudes are summoned when a battle starts, plus an additional Skeledude every 10 rounds. I also don't really care about that. When a dude lands after being thrown, he has a chance to instantly recover from being stunned. Sure. Right. Can't really say we care about that, but I guess that would be nice. To keep all of our shields up. We lost a healer. Like, the thing is, I don't even understand what's really happening. But I'm also not mad about it. I'm really enjoying this. Because we are never ever losing our Psionic dudes. And the moment we lose them, we know the game is lost. Like, that is just the fight that we'll lose. How much money? 280. Also NFT. Also almost 1 million damage, by the way. Just saying. Isn't that insane? Right. I think we may actually reach the 1 million here. We don't count the round where we trigger the bomb. I mean, because we may have actually exceeded 1 million there if these dudes trigger the bomb. But yeah. What is happening? Why are they so big? Uh-oh. Okay, I could really appreciate a nuke. Or the zombies reviving, also very good. But I think a nuke would be nice. We are nowhere close to it. We may actually get the nuke off here. It did happen. 490, nice. Finance dude. Next fight. I could revive the healers, but I think we don't care. They don't really do. Like I told you in the past, whenever we lost all of the healers, nothing actually changed. I think the only thing that changes for us right now is that we're about to nuke. But yeah, what changes of us right now is that we lose a little bit of damage, and that's it. Because now they have the holy damage. Holy moly, that was holy damage. So our infinite redirect loop... Nice. So what are your buffs right now? We have the maxed out Dream Fortress. That means 67% is, unfunnily enough, the maximum amount of deflection we can get. That also means 2/3 of our hits that we receive are just redirected to someone else, which can then be blocked or dodged. Sure, buddy. Oh god, we have so many people. Yeah, but whatever. Right, whatever. Who cares? The stun in the beginning is actually nice to start building up shields. No, it's not, because we need to redirect damage. It just doesn't change anything, is what that means. But this is looking very spooky. I will admit that, but we may just nuke them, and some of them will die. Thank you. Perfect. Who dies? Okay, so the polar bears, they got mostly wiped out. That is nice, so they will die now. The problem is, because the enemies are now all over the stage, our dudes are isolated, and we are losing our finance dudes, which are making me money. So I think I will revive all of them with like all of the dude shoes. How did we still get so much money out of this? We've lost so many finance dudes. Okay, sure. Sure, buddy. I'll take that. So 120, I assume, is a shop. That is all that I can do. Queen Bee and Sabertooth should be actually simple, right? Like, I'm not saying we'll not lose anyone, but it should be simple for us to win this. Did I jinx it? I may have jinxed it. We need a nuke. To be fair, I don't think we ever needed a nuke, really. It's more like a help that not more of our masses die, which is exactly what I want to avoid, that our finance dudes die. We need one more. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Save the finance dudes, please. No, 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 they're dying. Come on, please. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Holy moly. But whenever the nuke happens, our dudes are split up and then they die again. So it's also not that great. Okay, how much money do we get? That should be a good chunk. Well, we are officially evil. Holy moly, you have the nuclear code in you and you did the same damage as our psionic dudes. Even more psionic dudes, we now officially have 50. Pocket dies. When a dude gets knocked out, his skeleton gets summoned as a Skeledude. Maybe that's not bad. Right? 2 Skeledudes are summoned when a battle starts. When a dude taunts, there's a 5% chance. We constantly taunt. Oh god, Dex, revivals, revivals, revivals. There is nothing in here that I really want. Revivals. Loyalty card. Sure. It's like, whatever, right? I don't care about this guy is the thing. You know, I really don't care. Viking dude, yet again, I still don't care. False phase. 20% evasion. Now, ironically, it's actually bad that we stun the enemies in the beginning, right? Maybe I should have revived them immediately. You know, that we also make more money. Oh, wow. Okay, we are safe. We are officially safe now. There's nothing the enemies can do. They just keep on reviving all the time. And there's the nuke. Goodbye. This is actually really good because they dash through and hit the enemies and throw them away. I don't think we'll get to 128. That is our current record with the zombie dudes and the finance dudes combined. Holy moly, they are insane. Right? We have the second nuke. We have created like a god tank here. That just doesn't want to die. Yeah, so... Good luck, I guess. I think I needed to revive there. But I also don't think it will change all too much. Now, maybe the enemies do not have the damage to take us down. I mean, we can always get into an infinite loop and then we infinitely trigger this, right? There's, like, we can win. We can win. Infinite loop. Oh. 1.6 million damage, by the way. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See ya the next time.